Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming back. These are going to be videos, or I should say readings for April 2016. I want to say special welcome to all my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, for watching. Thank you all for your wonderful comments and feedback and texts as well and emails. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. So thank you and keep watching. Thank you so much for new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you for giving your time and taking chance on these videos, and I hope that you will get to enjoy these videos as much as all the other subscribers have up until this point. Let's start with April. It's a beautiful sunny day. I feel April is going to be a fantastic month for a lot of you. I think for some of you, March was a little bit iffy. Energies were shifting and people were going through a lot of changes. I do feel that April looks much brighter for most of you, majority of you, if not all of you. So let's get started with the reading. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, please email me if you like, please text me with your comments, and also please remember that these are general readings. They will not apply to everyone every single time, and if they don't apply to you in some months, go and look at your different your other signs, as these may apply to you much more than your sun sign. I find that clients or people who watch often say that when they listen to their other signs, it makes much more sense to them. So feel free to do that and let me know if it works for you. Okay? Without further ado, let's get started. Hello and welcome back. This is going to be a message for the sign of Taurus. For those of you who have a birthday in April, happy birthday. And let's get started. Before I start with the cards, I started a new process of asking my guide for a little bit of a message before I go over with the cards. And let me just see what he wants me to say. And the words I hear is work, 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 and work some more. What I'm being shown is, actually what I feel is, I actually feel a bit of an apprehension. No, apprehension is the wrong word. I feel a little bit anxious, and I feel anxious because there is so much coming at me. And there is a tendency to, for me or for you, to feel like I can't manage it all. Yet I know logically I have to keep going. But there is also a word that's being said to me, a time to slow down, not to negate your responsibilities, but allow yourself to find, and I'm doing this, find some balance. And we'll see if balance comes up in the reading. Is there anything else? Time to take some time for self. So this is about taking care of oneself. So if you have been working nonstop, like I have, or if you are very extremely busy, if you have kids and work and jobs and 2 jobs and 3 jobs, and you feel overwhelmed, you're being asked to take some time to yourself and also develop the courage to say no when necessary in order to provide some balance or stability, emotional stability for yourself. Okay, so let's see if the cards can say anything about what was just said. So in the position of the present, we have the card called Throat Chakra. So right off the bat, Throat Chakra is a card that represents this center, this energetic center, and it is about speaking one's voice. But because this card is shown to me in reverse, I'm hearing you have, whoever this pertains to, and this is a general reading, you have difficulty asking for what you want, and then I get the / word relief. You need to ask for what you want, and I'm hearing time off. So this is actually connecting to the message that I just gave before the cards. So if you're someone who's working nonstop, and if you work for somebody else, you need to develop the ability to ask for what you need in order for you to be the best that you can be. And if that means to say no, or to ask for some time off, or to ask for some adjustments in your schedule, it is imperative that you use your voice to say these things, because for one, people can't read your mind, so they don't know what you need. But number two, if you don't, I feel that you're going to fall flat on your face. And I don't mean dead, I mean tired, exhausted, and basically not good to anybody, especially not yourself. Okay, so that's what the card represents as for now in your present position. In your past influences, you have the card called New Beginnings. This is a major arcana in a traditional tarot deck. This is the Fool, I believe. So basically, this is saying to me that in a not too distant past, you have started something new, whether it was a new project, whether it was a new job, whether it was I don't want to say relationship, because, I mean, yes, it could be a relationship, but because this is a major arcana and because this is things starting happening within you, whatever you started not so long ago, and I want to say 2-3 months ago, could be 2-3 years ago, but that's a little bit too far. I want to say within the last 5 months, whatever you have started has got you to be very busy. And I hear the words continual growth, and I hear the word business. So whether this is connecting to your business, you in a business world, a new job, again, it could be a relationship. But the reason why you need to speak for yourself and ask for either time off or what you need is because whatever it is that you started has gotten you to be very busy, to the point where I'm hearing it's sometimes hard for you to see straight. I'm also feeling like I work yard shifts. So maybe some of you have jobs, several jobs, and some of you work yard shifts, and the yard shifts are getting to you and you need some normalcy in your life, or you need some time off. So that's the card that is influencing what is happening right now. The card pertaining to your future, we have the card called Deception and Envy. This is a card pertaining to your thinking, your analytical, your mind. And I'm going to ask him what this means. And interestingly enough, this is very interesting. Rarely do I talk about other people in a reading, because I always believe that my readings are about self-responsibility. But what I'm getting here is that your instant success, and that's the word that I heard, your instant success can have the potential to make other people envious of your situation. The flip side of that is that because of your instant success, you are envious of others who have more time off, more balance in their life, or something that you feel you're craving or that you're missing. And that seems to be coming up for you in the near future. And this isn't a bad card. It's not a negative message. What it does say, though, is that you may find yourself thinking that you wish things were different, or feeling like, well, no, this is a thinking card, or thinking like other people are having not so great thoughts about you, except I don't understand how that would work. But this message is not for me, so it's not supposed to make sense. I'm just going to stick with the situation, with the message that because of your instant success, and that's the word that keeps coming to me over and over again, you may find yourself almost like looking back in time and wishing things were different. But this is all stemming from the fact that you are apparently very busy and you need to voice what you need. So that's your future. Now, the reason behind all this, we have the card called Solar Plexus. So Solar Plexus is right underneath your rib cage, and this is the center that connects to the self. It is also your creativity, and it's because it's shown to me in reverse. Okay, so the reason why the reason why this card is shown to me in reverse, and incidentally, you have two chakra cards, both in reversal. It's saying to me that because you have gotten really busy, or whatever the busyness is in your life, it is causing you, and I don't know if causing was the right word, but it is, it's almost like you are negating not your responsibilities, but your creativity. And being busy with dealing with whatever you're dealing with, it's like you're putting your creativity on hold. And perhaps that's why you're wishing that things were different, and you're envious perhaps of other people who are not as busy as you are, who can do the things that they want to do, and now you're feeling like you're not. Okay, but this is just being shown to you to let you go, hey, if you need something, let other people know that you need some time off, or let other people know that you can't do this, or let other people know that you can't do this at this time because you need some time for yourself in order to have more balance and in order to allow your creativity to start flowing again, which I feel is important to what you do. Okay, so that's the reason. Now the card representing the potential, we have the card called Stand Your Ground. Well, isn't that very fitting? So based on this reading, the potential of the situation is that you have to stand your ground with regards to what you want. And this card represents your passions. It represents your spirituality. Passions, creativity, it is the same chakra, okay? And what this card is saying to me is, basically this man is standing in front of something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's something great. It's something grand. And it's like he's saying, enough. I'm in control here. I need to do what I need to do, and I'm going to take charge. So the potential of this entire reading is that you need to learn how to stand your ground. And this goes with saying what you need, with asking for what you need. It also goes with taking care of your needs and allowing your creativity to flow freely in order for you to create new experiences and perhaps new things that are connected to your job or your career or even relationships. Now, let me see if there is anything else. I'm also a Taurus, so I don't know how this applies to me. I'm going to have to think about this. And all of a sudden, I'm getting a frog in my throat, which signifies to me a difficulty for speaking for what you want, or difficulty for asking for what you want, or maybe being a little bit timid and shy because you don't want to upset people, because you don't want to let people down, or because you don't want to feel like you're being a nuisance, and therefore you rather just do things and not say, but as a consequence you end up paying for it. And I don't mean financially, I mean emotionally and perhaps physically as well. So the card that says stand your ground, as I'm dropping my cards, it basically says, you know what? Enough procrastinating. You know what you need to do. You know what is necessary for you to do in order to find balance and happiness in your life. And it does not mean that you are unhappy in a current situation. It just means I feel like you have to make some adjustments going forward in order to find more of a balance within your situation, whether this is home, family, work environment, whatever it is that you feel is lacking at this point. You're being urged to find the time and to find the courage to make it happen. Don't do it for other people, do it for yourself. And I always say this, especially if you're in a helping profession, if you are dealing with people in any sort of way, if you are in a corporate environment when you're constantly dealing with people, if you are not well and if you are not at your best, then you cannot perform to the best of your ability. And whatever it is that you do will not be presented at its best to your customers and to your clients. So it is imperative that you find balance in whatever it is that you do so that you can always be the best that you can be. Now, life is not always very straightforward or easy, and sometimes we have ups and downs, and sometimes we will go through times in our life where we feel very unbalanced, and that's okay, as long as it's not constant unbalance, because it's when it's constant, things start to go sideways. So always try to strive and aim for some kind of a balance in your life, even if it means taking some little time for yourself, by yourself, to do whatever you need to do, whether spa, taking care of yourself, lunch with girlfriend, lunch with a guy friend, or both, whatever it may be. So the message here is ask for what you want, ask for what you need, because if you don't, you're going to be the one suffering the consequences, as well as those who you serve. And serve is being shown to me in quotation marks. This can also signify that you are so busy with work and your commitments that your family life is suffering. And because there is not enough time or energy or both being devoted to your family. So again, sometimes we go through these periods in our life where things, have to be a certain way. And that's okay if it's once in a while. But if you start neglecting your family for longer periods of time, then that's when things start to fall apart and start to go sideways. And obviously, none of us ever want that. I'm being shown the number 8. 8 is also August. August to me can signify a Leo. So perhaps you are in a relationship with a Leo, or perhaps perhaps your situation is affecting someone who's born in August, or a Leo. There's another sign before Leo, or after Leo in August. Sorry about that, my video just turned off by itself. Anyway, what I was saying, that maybe you live with someone who is born under the sign of Leo or in the month of August. So if that pertains to you, that message is particularly strong for you. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Overall, this is a great reading. It looks like you're successful in whatever you're doing, and it looks like it's going to be successful going forward. It's just you have to learn how to manage your time a little bit better. Okay, until May, I wish you best of luck. I wish you all the best. Please comment if this makes sense to you. I love hearing your feedback. Of course, if you would like a private reading, you can reach me at info@joannathemedium.com, or you can connect with me with the information down below, and I will be more than happy to oblige. I will see you in May. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.